As an offensive lineman, building your stance is like building a house. You have to start from the ground up. So when you're getting into your stance, the best thing to do is look at your feet. You have to make sure that your feet are just outside shoulder width of your body. If you're too far outside of your shoulder width, you're not going to be able to take a proper step. If you're too skinny, your stance is not going to feel comfortable. You're going to be very unstable, right? So what's going to happen is you're going to get your feet in a position to where they're just outside shoulder width. Now that we have our base built with our feet, we can start thinking about power angles. The easiest way to think about a power angle is to think about what happens at the bottom of a back squat. When you back squat, you're not a waist bender. You don't do this. What needs to happen is you need to be a waist bender and a knee bender. So when you get into this position, right here, whether you're a center, a guard, or a tackle, you need to be able to generate power. In order to do that, you need to access the posterior chain of your legs. I'm talking about your butt, your hamstrings, even your calves. And so when you're in this position, all of those should be firing. At this point, your power angle should be built and your posterior chain should be ready to fire. Now at this point, we need to talk about weight distribution. This is where a lot of things go wrong for offensive linemen at every level. High school, college, even in the NFL, they go wrong. What you need to think about, first and foremost, are you stepping right or are you stepping left? Whichever way you are stepping, the opposite leg needs to be loaded. What do I mean by loaded? I mean that the majority of your weight needs to be on that leg. If I want to go right, the majority of my weight needs to be on my left leg. And I'm not just talking about the entire leg. There are two muscle groups on the inside of your thighs called adductors. When you're in this position, in these power angles, and I want to go this way, this needs to be loaded. Now, besides just pure mind-body awareness, the easiest way to know whether your opposite foot is loaded, whether your opposite leg is loaded, is looking at the position of your knee. If it is loaded, it will look like this. Your knees will be inside your feet. This way, you are in a proper angle to be able to move one way or another. If your knee is outside, your leg is not loaded properly. For me to be able to go this way, off of this leg, I have to then turn this knee to go this way. Instead of having to go through all of that motion, all you need to do is put your knee in that position right there. And from there, it looks like that. So putting everything together, when you're getting in your stance, feet just outside shoulder width of your body, toes facing forward to just outside of your body. You're generating that power angle between your knees and your hips by getting in a solid squat position. Your calf, your hamstring, and your butt need to be ready to fire at this point. Talking about weight distribution. If I want to go that way, what I need to do is I need to load this leg. Loading this leg does not just include putting my body weight on this side. What I need to do is I need to put my body weight on this side. I need to bring my knee in. That means my adductor is loaded, this part of my knee is loaded, and my foot is loaded. My instep is loaded. Everything on this part of my body is ready to propel me this way. So putting it all together, this is what it looks like.